If you've tried to buy a house in Northeast Ohio lately, you know the market's hot. But it might not be your Cleveland neighbors outbidding you. Investors from out of state are buying up homes left and right, and they might be onto something. Tonight, we take a closer look at whether our real estate market can help your retirement account rebound from this pandemic. Here's Homa Bash.
For years, Greater Cleveland has been one of the most profitable places in the country to flip houses and own rentals. Financial experts say if you have the money, real estate is a really good investment right now. And one company we spoke with says the pandemic has actually been boosting their bottom line. When coronavirus shut down businesses, the work in Cleveland's house flipping world never even took a break. And Kelly Stumpf is not your typical flipper.
It's been quite resilient, and the demand for our product has skyrocketed.
She got into the market more than a decade ago as a single mother looking for work. Soon after, her company Prosper Cleveland was built from the ground up. Stumpf takes a hybrid approach. She buys old and distressed inventory throughout Cleveland and its suburbs and rehabs the homes. Some are then sold to traditional buyers, but the majority are filled with a tenant and then sold to investors living on the coasts, many from California.
I have a lot of investors that are looking to send a kid to college, retire early, maybe replace some income. And as I mentioned, they're looking in areas outside of their own because typically where they live, it's unaffordable to do this.
A few things make Cleveland such a hot spot for this. There is still available inventory here, it is affordable, and the price to rent ratios are considered some of the best in the country.
And it's a win-win for our community because we are dumping tens of millions of dollars into these neighborhoods and doing the necessary repairs to bring very old housing stock to current standards and provide people safe and desirable places to live.
Stumpf did this during the Great Recession and found rental prices have stayed steady or even appreciated despite what housing prices have done. For investors, they're finding it is a safer bet right now. Lakshmi Balasubrahmanyam is a banking and finance professor at Case Western Reserve University. She says that stock market volatility can be unnerving if you're not in it for the long haul. That's where real estate investment comes in, if you have steady employment and income.
So depending on how that investment is done, whether it's for primary residence or whether it's for rental purposes. And both ways, now it is a good time to do that because rates are favorable. Just given the uncertainty, real estate as an asset, as an alternative asset to stocks would be a good investment.
And for Stumpf, every house flipped is a meaningful investment in where she lives.
But I really feel good about what I'm doing. I like to consider this conscious capitalism. Obviously, it's very profitable, but I feel like what I'm doing for the community is a really positive thing.
Now, to give you an idea of why the Midwest is such a hot market for this, take a look at these graphs from Atom Data Solutions. They show the change in price from original purchase to resale on a flipped house. You have Dallas, Denver, and Phoenix with small gains, while places like Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Toledo see some huge returns. And according to Adam, the median flip house in Cleveland cost $60,000 last year, sold for about $124,000. Homa Bash is 5.
How about that? So here's the rebound rundown if you are looking to invest in real estate. First off, know that house flipping is not for the faint of heart. It isn't anywhere close to as simple as it looks to be on HGTV. Consult a financial planner. You'll need to line up your financing first. Make sure you network with contractors to get priced right. And finally, know the investment returns between buying and selling a rehabbed home versus becoming a landlord.